Boomflowah!
Good evening, this is BelGeode, and we are back at long last with some more DCS World. And today, of course, is a very special date. It is my birthday. November the 18th, 2022. I can't believe it. I've been on this planet for 52 years now. Whew, yeah, it's definitely starting to show, or at least it's starting to feel like that. So my apologies to you for taking so long to get a DCS video out to you. There are multiple reasons as to why this video was delayed, but it was originally created back in spring, and I had intended to get it out then. However, well, that just didn't happen for one reason or another. Most notably, I kept having issues with the AI doing their job. But hopefully that's been fixed this time, and we will be able to get this mission done. So we're back in Cyprus, and I'm going to read you the situation really quick and go through what we're going to need to do. So first off, situation. Welcome to the Big Stick, CVN 71. The USS Teddy Roosevelt is here in the Eastern Med to keep the peace. Our intel has revealed that last night 2 ships arrived in the port of Kyrenia in northern Cyprus. 1 fueler, 1 cargo ship. Both are positively ID'd as owned by insurgents. Yep, there's them insurgents again. I swear, they get everywhere, don't they? Overnight, our humans in Cyprus has witnessed offloading of enemy SCUD launchers and managed to verify at least 6 of them as being deployed around the city. To what aims? We don't know. Your flight is being tasked to take out these threats today. Both the SCUDs themselves scattered around the area, as well as those 2 ships offloading more material for the insurgent parties. We are Pontiac 9-2. We're a 2-ship of Tomcat Bs. We're to rally with Dodge Flight at Waypoint 1 at Angels 20, and then proceed into the AO from the west. We're going to be at Angels 21 for that. Your primary targets are both the ships in the port, as well as the 6 believed SCUD launchers around Kyrenia. Keep collateral damage to a minimum. We're going to be joined by Chevy 3, which is a 2-ship of Hornets. Their job is SEED. Their block altitude is Angels 26. And humans reported a SA-6 SAM site being moved somewhere in the area. We do not have a positive ID, but you can bet if it goes active, we need it dead. We're going to be escorted by Dodge 1, which is a 2-ship of Tomcat Bs. Merlin and Hollywood providing escort for me and Sundowner as we locate and neutralize the SCUDs and the ships. We have no confirmation of QRF air presence, but we take no chances. And then, of course, the usual Wizard for our AWACS, Shell for our Hater tanker, and we've even got on loan from the 171st Air Refueling Wing based in my hometown of Pittsburgh, the Steelers. They're also available for fueling as well. All right, now, before we hop in the cockpit, let me just make you aware it is going to begin with us in the air. The reason why, there is still a very bad performance issue in VR on the boat. So be advised. All right, without further ado, let's cut to inside the Tomcat where we have just taken off from the Big Stick. And we're off. Gear up. Flaps up.
I've got nails 4 o'clock.
Jester, shut up. And let's start getting the autopilot on. Or at least the base version of the autopilot. Swing back out to the right. And there's our frigate. Looking for a heading of 358, which is BRC. We'll take that 7 miles out. We're at 3 miles now. Damn, it feels good to be back in the Tomcat. It's been too damn long. Too damn long. Alright, 4 miles out. And Jester, did I shut you up enough? I don't know if he's going to be still too loud, but I guess we'll find out momentarily. Alright. Excellent. 2 is on his way. Let's give it a little bit more power here. We're at 6 miles out, 6.5. It is dark. Very, very dark. Okay, 7 miles out. So we're going to switch this back to that. And we're going to go ahead and line ourselves up. Thank you, 2. And we'll start pulling up. About 3 degrees nose up should be good. Set our fuel flow close to about 7,000. And that should do the trick. Alright, so let me start cleaning stuff up here. First and foremost, let's get the red lights off. VDI. We're going to put you to green, but we're going to turn you way the hell down. There we go. Alright, that's how I like to have it. Not sure how they did it in real life, but I don't know. To me, this feels good. So I'm going to keep it like this, if you don't mind. Passing through the clouds. Now, since this mission is so old, and by that I mean at least 6 or 7 months old. I created this a long time ago. I haven't changed the clouds. I know that the new clouds are in where you got the dynamic weather and all of that good jazz, but unfortunately I have not changed this mission to incorporate that just yet. So it's exactly as I created it way back when, which means our clouds are static. But that works against me because where we're going to attack in Cyprus, we kind of need to see the target. And there are clouds over the city where these insurgents have hidden their scuds. So that's an extra layer of challenge for me. So we'll see how well that works. All right, I'm going to pull us down just a touch here. And I'm going to pull our power back just a little, not too much. We're already below 300, but I'm trying to give 2 enough of a chance to catch up with me. And I think I should have my lights on. I'll have to go to the outside view to check. So let's do that really quick.
Friendly, Tomcat, 6 o'clock, 5 miles.
All right, thank you, Jester. Okay, we're already at Angels 19. We need to level out at Angels 21, so I'm going to pull us down just a touch here. There we go, right about there should be good. Alright, so about 600-700 feet per minute, roughly, and that should get us past Angels 20 up to our cruise altitude of Angels 21, our fragged altitude, as I believe they say. Alright, everything's looking good, power's looking good, got plenty of gas. Look at all this gas. 18,000 pounds. Yeah, we're not about to run out anytime soon. Of course, with that having been said, we still can't afford to loiter in the area because we do know that there is a QRF that they can launch at a moment's notice. So we got to keep that in mind. I'm going to get my altitude hold set. So that switch is now on, and as soon as we hit Angels 21, I'll go ahead and hit the button that will set that up, our AP ref button, aka nose wheel steer. So right about there. I don't care if it's a little bit over, as long as it's right around Angels 21, we should be good to go. It's all starting to come back to me, folks. It's all starting to come back to me. My only hope is that either ED or Heatblur have finally fixed the issue where your AI...
3 ship, Bra, 050, 13 miles, Angels 20.
All right, thank you. So, yeah, my only issue is I hope that the AI is actually fixed to where they will be able to bomb the target that I have assigned them. Because I've only got 4 GBU-16s under this bird right now. I can't afford to miss, and my primary targets are those 2 ships mentioned in the briefing. So I need to take those suckers down before we start worrying about the scuds that are already been offloaded. Sundowner, his task is going to be to take care of those. And actually, speaking of which, let's see if we can find him. I do have my night vision, so let's turn that on. He is coming. You can barely see him in the NVGs, but he is definitely a-coming. There he is. No doubt you can see him now. He's going to pop up in a moment, just beyond my wing. Look at him. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Stay in formation, Sundowner. I'll let you off the leash at the appropriate time. Okay, and look at that sunrise coming up. If you look over this side, you can see the moon. Now, somewhere over there are Hollywood and Merlin. So they're still orbiting their waypoint, and as soon as we get close to them, they will stop orbiting and join us.
5 o'clock.
Okay. That's the ship, Jester. That is the ship. And actually, Jester, I've got a task for you here in a moment. We're going to need to make our right turn to waypoint 2. So I hope you're ready for this.
Pushing from waypoint 1 at 20,000.
Okay, so that is our cue that the guys are going to form up, which also means we are 5 miles or less to waypoint 1. So, Jester. Navigation, select waypoint, waypoint 2.
Okay, switching to steer point 2.
Thank you. And we'll put her in a nice 30-degree bank. I'm going to pull the power back just a little to try and keep us right around 350 knots, and that's where we'll stay, which should technically give the Hornets enough time to go in there and do some seed for us. I hope. Everything with DCS is an I hope, and unfortunately that is part of the reason why you really haven't seen a lot of DCS videos, or any at all, over the last few months, because of the fact that it just takes me a ridiculously long time to not just get the quest or the mission done, but also to debug it and make sure that it is flown properly for the video recording that I'm aiming for. And that is the real trick, isn't it? That is the real trick. Since DCS is such a fluid thing, it's becoming a little too much work for me to actually make these videos. But I did promise you this one, which is why we're doing this. All right, since we are pretty much set where we need to be, I'm going to drop our HUD mode to cruise. And you know what? I'm going to get our gun rate up and our Sidewinder cool ready, just in case. Now, the missile prep, I am not doing that. There is a reason for that. So you may have noticed, well, you probably didn't even see it on the ship, but since we're dropping GBU-16s...
1 o'clock, 4 miles.
Okay, thank you. Since we're dropping GBU-16s, we need a lantern pod. Now, to counterbalance the lantern pod, I've got a Phoenix on the other side, but we do not plan on using that Phoenix. Basically, it's there as a paperweight. I know, kind of wild, but that's how we roll here with the Tomcat. We got to make sure everything's balanced out. Alright, so according to this, we have about 61 miles until we reach waypoint 2. What's going to happen when we get to waypoint 2, we will need to fence in, and then we will need to drive straight to our IP, which should be just off the coast of Cyprus and pointed in the direction at the pier that we're going to need to look for these targets. But let me put the night light back on again, and we'll see if Hollywood and Merlin have caught up. I think I see them. Yeah, they're barely visible. They're going to be coming into view in a moment here. Just look at the moon in the center of the screen, and you will see them fly past right about now. Look at that. Poetry in motion. I love you guys. You guys are great. All right. Now remember, your job is to escort us. So if we start taking, and shall we say, attention from the QRF, it is going to be their job to get them off our backs long enough to complete the mission. Okay, but now that everybody's set up, I am going to turn our lights off, and we're going to go back to the outside view, and when we come back in, we should be just about at waypoint 2. Alright, so we are about 9 miles out, and if you look really carefully over there, you can start to see the edge of Cyprus. I know, it's kind of hard to see because I decided to do an early morning mission, so yeah, my apologies, that's probably not going to appear as well as I would like on YouTube, but it is what it is. It's been a while since we've done any DCS anyways, so I'm just happy with that. But as you can see, everyone is happily in position, and the moon is just about ready to go bye-bye. We're just about ready for our waypoint change. So Jester, I need you, buddy. Set me up for initial point, please.
Yep. Switching to initial point.
Thank you. All right, another 30-degree bank. We'll go to the outside once we get squared away and just check out bird again. Alright, pulling around. So we got about 49 miles to go until we reach our initial point. We're going to want to fence in really quickly before we even get feet dry. Not that we'll actually get feet dry since we're attacking a port first. So technically, we'll still be over water. Alright, but right about there is where I'm looking for. Okay, looking good, feeling good. Everything's settled. Alright. Now all we need to do is fence in. Okay. So, first things first. Sundowner, I need you to open formation.
Flight. Open formation. Copy.
Alright, let's make sure he's doing it. Yep, he sure is. There he goes. Okay, so that'll kick him out a little bit. And Jester, I need you to get my bombs ready, please.
Okay.
And while Jester is working on that, I am going to set my HUD into air-to-ground mode. We're going to get our master arm on. And additionally, we are going to switch our VDI from its usual mode to what Jester sees. So right now it says not ready because he's busy getting the lantern set up for us, but in a few seconds you will see an image on there, and I'll probably have to play around with the brightness and the contrast just to, you know, make it a little bit better there. Alright, looks like I'm a little to the left of where I should be, so here we go.
The laser's armed.
Thank you. Or I should say, roger that. Because, you know, I'm sitting in a Tomcat. Look at those guys. That's a Kodak moment there. Look at that family photo. It's been too long since I've been flying with you guys. Not sure what the AI improvements have been in 2.8 DCS, but they claim there's a lot of AI improvements, so we're about to test that theory. I should be more concerned about what the enemy is going to do, but we'll cross that bridge once we get to it. Alright, 29 miles to go, and if you look dead ahead, let me see if I can zoom it in. You can see the Hornets just below where it says 7 on my HUD. So they haven't yet found the SA-6 that we know is hiding in this area, and I'm kind of hoping they do before we begin our attack run. Okay, so we are about 15 now miles from our initial point. We are fenced in. We are ready to rock and roll. As soon as we get within 5 miles of the IP, I'm going to have Jester start looking towards the port and see if he can find his target, which I have set up ahead of time as ST. So we're also going to be able to use that on our little HSD here to basically steer us towards where we should be. Now, once he starts locating the area where the ships are, I am going to need to fine-tune it with my head just to make sure that we're exactly on target. So, Jester, set your Q mode to waypoint and set that to ST, please. I've noticed Jester doesn't respond when you do that. Alright, but there we go. That's the port. That's what we're looking for. Now, we also have it on good authority that there is a bunker nearby that more than likely also has SCUDs parked close to it. So we're going to see if that is in fact the case. But those two white silhouettes that you're seeing in the center screen, that's our ships. So that's our primary targets. And as soon as we get a little bit closer to see them, I will fine-tune our position. Jester, set us up for ST on the navigation, please.
You got it. Switching to our surface target. Friendlies, F-18, 1 o'clock high, 2 miles.
1 o'clock high. Yep, I see him. Alright, boys, if you could find that SA-6 and, neutralize that for us, that would be great. Because right about now, I'm having a real bad feeling about this attack run. And I would not like to end up like a Y-wing fighter. I'm just saying. Oh, well, that's a good sign. If they're pushing, that means they found their target. However, I don't see anything on the RWR, so I'm not quite sure what they're looking at. Alright, this could get interesting, folks. Okay, but you can see the white mark on the lantern. Holy crap. Okay, guys, I get it. You're attacking the SAMs. That's great. Alright, so the bright rectangular mark That's the bunker. That's what we're targeting right now. But we need to target the ship, which is just to the 10 o'clock of that. So I'm going to set that up by going head control, direct head. Oh, crap. All right, give me a second here, Jester. Yeah, this is going to be bad news, Bears. All right, I'm locked on. We need to break off, though. Break left. Let's get some power in. I don't want to get too close to those things, because you can see there is definitely an SA-6 that is painting us right now. Sundowner, you still with me? Yes, you are. Good. And I know these guys are still with me, so that is good as well. All right, I still need to fine-tune the position of the ship, but I've got it in the ballpark, so as soon as we start heading towards Turkey here, which should successfully notch us, I'm hoping. Yeah, there's a coastline. I want to be perpendicular to the coastline. All right, don't worry about the mud spike, man. They've got it. They've got it. At least, I hope they've got it. All right, let's pull the power back. I want to set up for about 4,400 on fuel flow, and let's do some fine-tuning. Okay. So basically, you just want to get your head in a circle and slowly move your head. And then hit that. Okay. I think I see the port. Yep, there is the port. It is off to the right. Okay. We're going to head out to sea just a little bit more. Not yet, Jester. Not yet. Just hold that position there, and then I'll have you designate once we swing back around. Of course, you notice the funky squiggly line there? You know what that means. That is our out of bounds for the lantern pods. So we really can't go too far out. We're going to need to start making a turn in. All right, that's all I wanted to hear. That is literally all I wanted to hear. Okay. Jester, hang in there. See if you can find that ship again. I'm giving her a lot of rudder. I'm trying to bring her around quickly. Now, 2 is still on the leash. We're going to keep 2 on the leash for the time being until I drop my first bomb. But it looks like I am pretty much dead on target. We'll see how that works. I'm going to tell Jester to designate.
We're in range. Okay, we gotta come right here.
I'm working on it, buddy. I'm working on it. Just hang in there. I'm giving her all the rudder she got. Tomcat don't like all that rudder. She starts going crazy. Alright, so if you look on the top of the lantern, the horizontal bar with a little crosshatch there, that's what we're trying to get lined up in center. Hopefully before I pass the point where I need a pickle. But we'll see how that works.
Right, 10 degrees.
10 degrees, aye. Alright, come off the rudder. Oh, I overshot it. Sorry, Jester. Okay, here we go. Lined up. I'm going to do one final check.
Okay, we're centered.
Alright, well, I'm about to mess it up. There we go. Perfect.
Left 1 degree.
Left 1 degree, aye. Alright, give me the word.
5 seconds.
Copy.
Pickle that sucker. Okay,
Pickle.
let's do this.
Okay. First bomb is away. Let's see if we get a hit. Come on, baby. Give me a Boomflowah. It's been forever. Sweet. Alright, Hornets are still doing their job, which is fine. They won't expect us to be taking out the boat. I'm going to swing us to the right a little here. Jester, my good friend, what is the good word?
10 seconds to impact.
All right. Do it, buddy. Do it. Do it, buddy. Do it. And...
oh, that's nice. Impact.
Boomflowah! Yes!
Let's get out of here.
All right. Well, before we actually get out of here, I am going to set us up again for direct head control. Direct head control, and we'll see if we can snag the other boat. I gotta do this quickly though before we go out of range. Alright, there it is. That's the fuel tanker for the SCUDs. Locked in. Okay. If you can, Jester, try to hold that position. I'm gonna give her some more rudder and swing us back out to sea. We'll go feet wet. Getting kind of close to the limitations there. Kind of close. But you can see the first boat is already smoking. This is a beautiful thing. So the insurgents are down a whole bunch of SCUDs that they had not yet offloaded off that boat. As for us, we're going to keep swinging around. Nice. Okay, so the Hornets are done with their job. And let's see, where is the port in relation to us? It might be underneath us, I think. Let's see what the lantern pod says. No, lantern pod says it's slightly to the right of us. Okay. Well, we're going to head out to sea for a little bit and get past these clouds, and then we'll make our way in. And we'll see if we can pull this off a second time. Now, once I have this bomb in the air, I will go ahead and give Sundowner his order to start SCUD hunting. We will have 2 bombs left, so if Sundowner has issues staying on target and taking out the targets, we can fill in if need be. That is provided, of course, the SCUDs are all in the same general location. Which, I don't know. Could go either way. Oh, good. Our tankers are in the air. Great. Alright, so according to this, we are 19 miles out. I'm waiting till we get to 20, and then we'll start making the turn in. Of course, that's going to mess up the lantern pod, but, Jester will deal with it. Alright, let's give her some more rudder again. Look at Sundowner sitting there patiently, just waiting for the moment to get off the leash. It's coming, buddy. It is coming. We'll get you off the leash soon, and you can create some mayhem down there. Of course, now we have another problem. The clouds are in the way. Lovely. Oy. I mean, technically we should still be fixed on the same spot, but we'll find out in a moment just how well that's going to work. And we do still have the horizontal line, as you see there, so we can technically line up. Just need to keep swinging her around a bit here. Alright, I'm going to get off the rudder and we'll do a little bit more shallow a turn here. Okay, here we go. We're just about to line up. Let's get that bank out. There we go. Jester, feel free to designate as you will.
That's a valid laser range.
Thank you. See, sometimes I know what I'm doing, Jester. Alright, do we have a ship under those clouds is the real question. And I think the answer is yes. But yeah, I'm sure hoping those clouds dissipate before we actually get to where we need to drop this bomb. Otherwise, that may be a problem. Okay, let me make a final adjustment.
Dead on center line.
Alright, well, I'm going to mess things up again. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right on the superstructure. What's the word, Mr. Jester? Am I going to drop or not?
Nice. We're centered. Okay.
Okay. Say when.
10 seconds.
10
Left
seconds,
1
aye.
degree.
Left 1 degree, aye.
5 seconds. That's it. Pickle.
Pickle. Bomb away. And we'll make a shallow turn around just to make sure this sucker tracks. Oh, this gonna be good. Come on, GBU. Daddy wants a Boomflowah. Minor adjustment really, really quick before the laser turns on.
10 seconds to impact. Laser is on.
Oh, boy.
Target destroyed.
Ah, barely. That is a Boomflowah. Whoo! I wasn't sure about that one. I really wasn't sure about that one. At the last second there, I just kind of switched things up, but you can see that sucker is burning. Ah, I love it. All right, Sundowner, your turn to shine, buddy. Make me proud. So we want flight, engage, mission and rejoin.
Flight.
While I'm at it, I'm going to search for the SCUDs near the port.
2. Engaging target.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Alright, so back to the bunker that we were originally targeting. Yeah, you see those dark spots there in the front that I've currently got under my crosshairs? I'd be willing to bet those are our SCUDs. Alright, I'm going to lock onto that position, and we're going to continue our nice lazy turn around the port here, which I assume is probably under those clouds. I don't know. Alright. But yeah, we do have some old smoky going on there at the port, so that'll be a pretty good indicator as to where exactly it is. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. Alright, Sundowner, don't let me down, buddy. Alright, so Sundowner's getting ready to line himself up for the attack, and we are still in the right ballpark, which is great. I'm liking that. I'm going to let Sundowner have the first shot, and then we'll come in and see if we can mop up as needed. We still have 2 bombs to do it with, but I want to see how he does with his attack before I actually start committing. So I'm going to drop our power back a little bit here. And we are targeting the right spot, which is wonderful. We're just waiting for Sundowner to call that he is running in. Oh, while I'm at it, I should probably turn the filter off for the HUD. There we go. We can turn down the brightness as well. There we have it. Okay. Good to GO.
Target hit.
That's a Boomflowah. Love it. Love it. All right. So let's turn around.
Passing waypoint 3 at 22,000.
Since we're pretty much almost in Turkish waters here.
Texaco 71 on station at Bolton 277 for 110 at
Oh, excellent, excellent. I'm not sure that we're going to need gas. We've still got about 13,000 pounds to go. So once I make my turn in, I think Sundowner should be pretty much done with the target area. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. Jester, talk to me, buddy. What do you got on the radar? Oh, wait, you're not even using the radar. You're using the lantern right now. Merlin, Hollywood, you want to talk to me and tell me what you got on your radar? Because that would be great. That would be really great. I would love to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Pontiac 91, Wizard 61, Bra 103, 450 at 28,000 knots.
That's not good at all. Okay, so there is clearly a bogey out there.
I'm showing nails 10 o'clock.
Yep, I see him. MiG-21s. So that'll be the mercenary group. Guys? Yeah? Yeah? You're gonna do it, right? Yeah? I'm counting on you. Alright, I think we may have lost our tracking. Jester, set us back up. Q mode. ST, please. Okay. Of course, now it's so far away, I can't even see the target. Go ahead and designate. I'll adjust accordingly.
Going to area track.
Okay, well, you do that, buddy.
We got nails 9 o'clock.
I'm going to tell him to search for armored. Give me something here, Jester. I know we got clouds in the way, but we've also got MiG-21s coming in. Okay, wait. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. 2's running in. Come on, 2. Don't let me down. We need to get the hell out of Dodge fast. And it looks like Dodge got the hell out of Dodge. Okay, Dodge, good luck. Take them out. Ain't nobody got time for MiGs today. Alright, Jester, you're not helping me out much. Put it back on the waypoint. ST.
Switching to area track.
Okay, that at least is the right neighborhood, but we still need to find these guys. If 2's running in, we should check in with him first. But I'm going to do my little head tracking thing, because I kind of have a rough idea.
Area track.
No! Give me the... Damn it, Jester. Work with me, buddy. Right there. Okay, well, let's hope 2 can take care of it. Let's see how he does. That's not good. That's not good. Come on, Merlin and Hollywood. Hook a brother up here.
Dodge 2, Splash Bandit at Bolton 288 for 130 at 23,000.
Nails 8 o'clock.
Oh, there's a lot of radio chatter.
Target hit.
Did they get him? They got him.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Sundowner, rejoin.
Flight. Join up.
Jester. Navigation. Give me... What do I even want? Fixed point.
Roger that. Switching to fixed point.
Thank you. Alright, we're getting out of here.
Pontiac 91, Wizard 61, Bra 055, 419, Dodge 15, Splash Bandit at Bulls 288 for 120 at 21,000.
Okay, that is 2 splashes I've heard. I know these mercenaries usually go up in flights of 3. Why, I have no idea, but that's what I heard anyway. So that means there should be a third one around here somewhere. Oh no, they got him! Oh, nice! Okay, well, that works for me. Let's get the heck out of here. I'm going to pull the power back a bit here, because now we're not in a rush to get out. We still got plenty of gas, and I've still got 2 bombs under the wings. So yeah, we're doing fine. We are doing fine. I just got to line us up here really quick. Alright, Jester, I think we're good. You can undesignate whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, just reset it. That'll put it back on the nose. I think. Yeah. Alright, so now that that is done, that is our mission in the bag. The only other thing that I need to do is switch us back to VDI mode. And we got the brightness back up. Not too shabby. So 2 Boomflowahs for me and 2 Boomflowahs for Sundowner. Or actually, technically, he got 6 because there were 3 SCUDs at each target and he took them all out. I'd say he's the MVP today, but you know what? I don't mind playing a backseat because I got the bigger targets anyway. So there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so roughly about 83 miles to go until we get to our fixed point, which is pretty much our rendezvous in order to get into the pattern, or at least to get ready to get into the pattern. Looks like we're about to go feet wet.
Vents out.
Ah, right on time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our master arm switch off. Turn those off. And I'm going to set this to land. And we're just going to leave it there for right now. Alright, how are we doing on gas? We have 11,800 pounds. And we've still got a couple of bombs strapped to the bottom of us. So, okay, you know, we're fine. Sundowner should also have a couple of bombs strapped to the bottom. So, yeah, I'm sure the Ordies can take care of that once we get back to the boat. The Hornets, as you saw in the external shot, should be getting ready to land any moment. So we are going to begin our descent probably around 50 miles out from our fixed point, and we'll bring it down to about Angels 8, which I believe is where I set the tanker up, just in case we need it. We shouldn't, but you never know. And it always pays to be cautious. Now, as far as Hollywood and Merlin, you may have noticed them doing some shenanigans back there. They're actually chasing the Air Force tanker. We have the Steelers tanker up there that should be refueling those guys, because, of course, they went through a lot more gas chasing those MiG-21s all over Cyprus. So we'll check in with them really quick and see how they are doing before we get into our position where we'll need to begin our descent. Alright, so we are just about 54 miles out, and I'm guessing our 2 thirsty Tomcats have already taken on whatever gas they needed to, because it seemed a little empty over at the Steeler gas station. So they should be pulling up behind us, which is fine. That means we're all going to come in roughly around the same time. we are starting to drift a little bit to the right here, so I am gonna see if I can get us back on target. And right about now we are at 50 miles out, so it's time to bring her in. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of that nose down action, and we'll pull the power back a bit. Alright, so about 3 degrees nose down roughly. And you know what? I'm going to need to turn the altitude hold off. There we go. Alright, so we're bringing her down to Angels 8. And like I said, we're going to hold it there for a little while. I highly doubt we are going to need the tanker, so we should be good because we still got about 11,000 pounds. Sundowner's looking great. And no sign of Merlin or Hollywood yet, but you know what? That's alright. As long as they can make it back to the boat safely, they already know that we've got our mission accomplished. And that's really what counts, isn't it? Okay, we are just above Angels 11. We're going to bring her down a couple more thousand feet. I want to say it should be just below the cloud deck. I don't know. I don't even remember where exactly I put the cloud deck because, like I said, this mission was created a pretty long time ago now. By that I mean at least 7 or 8 months. Alright, okay, we're in Angels 9. We're going to drop her down to Angels 8. I should probably get the altitude hold switch back on. There we go. Have I mentioned how much I love having the pilot body in there? Thank you so much, Heatblur, for adding the pilot body in there, finally. I know it was a long time coming, but it looks and feels great. Does it match my exact hand positions right now? No, because of the way that I've got my Verpal set up, I've actually got it off to the right, as if we were in an F-16 instead of smack dab in the center, where it should be. But with that having been said...
Got nails, 11 o'clock.
Thank you, Jester. That'll be the boat. But with that having been said, it does look good and feel good, and that is what matters for me. Alright, let's see if we can... level out here at 8,000. No, Jester, I should have you contact the boat because I'm pretty sure we're getting close to it. Yeah, we're about 18 miles out. We're deliberately going to the waypoint because I have an area marked in the waypoint for us to actually get the mission accomplished. Oh, and look at that. There's a little rainbow there. Did you see that? Jester, did you see that? There's actually a rainbow in the clouds. That is so cool. Been kind of spoiled seeing that in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Actually seeing it here in DCS is really neat. But yeah, sure enough, there is a tiny rainbow there. Wow. Okay. Focus, Bell. Focus. Alright. So we're still coming in. And I'm going to pull the power back a little bit. We're about 13 miles out. So once we get within range of the fixed point, I will have Jester switch us over to the boat itself. And I think, at least as far as communications go, we should probably do that now. So Jester, radio, select, well, do I want to tune track? Oh, sweet. Alright, that works. So CVN 71 is what I want. Well done. You may RTB or refuel and enter the pattern. Okay, well that works for me, buddy. That works for me. Alright, so I don't have any further waypoints, so we're going to set it up to our TACAN. which tells us we're about 39 miles out. And looking good. So I'm going to turn us left here. And we will go ahead and contact the boat and see if we can come in. And hopefully we're going to be doing a Case 1 landing today. Hopefully. Because I have not been practicing my Case 2 or Case 3s. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't even been practicing my Case 1s either. This could get rough, folks. This could get rough. Might be a lot of editing in this video. Alright, ATC. Big Stick, inbound.
Marshall 109. Marking Moms 020-435. Angels 8. Holding hands with 106. Low state 6.6.
Alright, let's start bringing her down while we're at it.
109er, Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 8,000. Altimeter is 29093. Case 1 recovery.
Yes!
DRC 358.
358, got it. Oh, looks like one of the Hornets landed. They got a 3-wire. Nice. Not so sure if I'm going to be that lucky. But 109er's in. Alright, let's bring her down to about 2,000 feet and get in pattern.
Viking, 1 o'clock, 7 miles.
Oh, wow. Oh, he was still waiting for us. Do we even need him? No, we're at 10,000 pounds. We're good. We're good. I believe we are below the max landing weight, so yeah, we should be fine. Alright, so we'll close that out until we're ready to shout, see you at 10. We're at Angel 6. Don't need the lights on. Our buddy Sundowner is tucked in tight. No sign of Hollywood and Merlin, but I'm sure they're heading this way right now. And like I said, we're just going to bring her down to about 4,000. Now, folks, full disclosure, this is actually the first day I've been in the Tomcat for weeks now. The last time I was in the Tomcat, I was doing my little test mission that I created on the NTTR map, which usually I will use that test mission whenever I hear there are changes to the Tomcat. That's pretty much where I evaluate them and decide whether or not I need to let Heatblur know, hey, you got an issue, or hey, everything's kosher. So yeah, I have not practiced my carrier ops at all. This may be horrible. I'm just going to warn you from now, and we're coming in way too fast. So I'm going to pull our speed brakes out. We're at Angels 3 right now, and we're about 17 miles away from the boat, so we're still out of visual range, but we should be relatively close. Alright, let's go ahead and get our autopilot back on, or at least the altitude hold anyway. And we'll pull the speed brakes in. We're still falling a little, which is fine. I'm going to try and bring us down to about 2,000. There we go. Okay. So we'll just pull it in nice and easy. We're 12 miles out. Should be able to start seeing the boat at some point in time. According to this, it is at my 11 o'clock position. I'm not seeing it, but it could be cloudy. Oh, wait, no, I think I do see it. I think I at least see one of the boats in the formation there. Hi. You're a little close for comfort there, aren't you? Alright, well, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. We're at about 2,000 right now, so I'm feeling okay with that. Let's go ahead and level out, and yep, sure enough, I do see the boat. I do see the boat. Alright, we're level. Let's go ahead and tell them see you at 10.
109. See you at 10.
And let's get into the pattern. Now comes the fun part, folks.
State switched out.
109. Low state 5.7.
5.7. What are we at now? 10.1.
109. Overhead Angels 2. Holding hands with 106. Low state 5.6.
Alright, what's the word?
109. Power, roger. BRC 358.
Nice.
St. Louis, Charlotte.
Signal is Charlie. Okay, that means wings get slicked back and autopilot can shut off. We're going to bring her down to 800 and buzz the boat, as is typically the case. We might want to put that power back in there. Okay. I hope you're feeling good about this, Sundowner, because, yeah, this is where it could all go horribly wrong. We'll end up going for a swim in a moment here. Alright, so wings are slicked back, and we are still descending. We are at 1500. And we're still bringing her in. I'm going to go ahead and make the turn now. Let's drop our hook. Okay, so far so good. 1,900 and 800 is what we're looking for. We're at 900 right now, but I'm fine with that. So we're just going to do this pass here. Also, the kind of thing that messes me up is the fact that I also need to do the, what do they call it? The flight kiss-off. And I have not used like Viacom or what's the other thing? I think it is Viacom. Okay, well, I did the kiss off. I did it a little too early, but okay. All right, I'm going to trim us up here a little bit, and we're going to take the autopilot off altogether. So we are now controlling her manually, and we are already at 700, which is not good. Not good at all. Buddy, are you coming in? I guess he is. Okay, well, you go ahead and come in.
Waypoint 2 at 20,000.
I should probably let him land first, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a problem for me. So we're going to pass by him, but we're going to clear the space a little bit, because you can see he is just about to do his pass. Should probably put my hook back up here. Boat looks good. Boat looks really good. So does our SAR helo there. Okay, now we still have the wings slicked back. I'm not 100% certain I know what he's doing, but I'm going to go ahead and brake now, and we're going to bring it down into the pattern. Oh, it would figure he's going to go brake now too. Seriously? Come on, Sundowner. Work with me here, buddy. All right, I'm just going to stay up here at 1500 then. Why not? Why the F not? All right, so I got to remember to trim, and of course use my rudder. We're at 1400 right now. I'm deliberately swinging out so that way I get out of Sundowner's way, because it looks like he is beginning his downwind leg. So we're a little further out than we need to be. Now, kind of a little bit of a cheat. I like to set my boats right around 1.2 nautical miles out, so that way I know for sure that they are where I need to be. And we're going to extend this a little bit while Sundowner comes in. I know it's not exactly by the books, not exactly the way we should be doing this, but you know what? I would rather he get on the deck than have to run into him up here. Dude, I thought you landed already. What's up with that? Sheesh. All right, let's go ahead and make our turn in. Another bolter? Seriously? Oi!
Missed the wires, bolter.
Thank you.
Bolter, bolter.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. We're going to do it this time, folks. I promise you. We're going to do it this time. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the brakes out. I need to check this.
I've got nails, 4 o'clock.
Okay, I don't really care about the nails right now. Right now, I'm a little bit more concerned that I can't see my airway indexer. Why? That is not good. That is not good at all. Alright, we're at 1,000, so I'm going to kick the autopilot back on here. Alright, there we go. And let me see if I can figure out what is happening. Okay, all of that is up. Ah, that's what it was. Okay, okay. Alright, let's get this autopilot off before I manage to kill myself here, because that would be really, really freaking bad. Okay, so round and round we go. Where we end up, nobody knows. But we're going to try and see if we can bring her in this time. Alright, DLC is out. We are on BRC, but we're still a little bit too high. So I'm going to put the brakes out full. And we'll wait for her to settle down. Airway indexer is doing its thing, however we're still climbing. Alright, now I'm feeling good about that. Now we're on speed. We're still a little high, but at least we're on speed now. Alright, there's the boat. Definitely the wackiest approach I've ever done. That's for sure. Alright, let's try it one more time, folks. One more time. Hooks down. Let's go outside just to make sure. Alright. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're still awfully high, though. So I'm basically just working the DLC right now, and of course, adding a little bit of rudder. Okay, we gotta do it this time. Gotta do it this time, otherwise Jester will never let me hear the end of it. Alright, we're a little far out, but that's okay. Why is it not even set to that? You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. We're going to call the ball.
You're drifting left. You're lined up left.
Okay.
You're lined up left.
Okay. And again, I feel like I'm way too high and way off. Let's bring her in. I got something. One wire.
Got the 1 wire.
That's as good as it's going to get, folks. That is as good as it is going to get. So, yeah. Alright, our flaps are up. Let's pull the wings back. And let's get the heck off the runway. You know what? That'll do it. I'll take it. It's not pretty, not by a long shot, but considering the fact that I have not been in this aircraft, let alone in DCS, for quite some time, yeah, I'll take it. It's still a win as far as I'm concerned. We managed to get into the target. We managed to destroy the targets, and I'm feeling good about myself. Of course, it ain't over till we get back on the boat, and yeah, clearly I'm going to need to do a bit more practice. But you know what? I'm okay with this for now. Because the whole point was to show you some DCS, because I know it's been a very long time since you've seen any DCS on the channel. I can't exactly guarantee that you will get more DCS soon. I guess it really just depends on what my schedule is like. It is getting way difficult for me to keep up with all of this stuff. So yeah, don't be too surprised if I pull back on video recording altogether. I'm just saying. But if nothing else, I'm glad you're spending my birthday with me. So I do appreciate that. And thank you everyone for watching. This has been BelGeode. I've been flying in DCS World in my awesome F-14 Tomcat by Heatblur Simulations, making a hack job of the landing, as per usual. Alrighty, folks, if you enjoy what you've seen, please feel free to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you again for helping me celebrate my birthday. And I will be back at some point in time in the future with some more DCS goodness. Until then, I will talk to you all soon. Ciao.